Hey everybody, this is Alice from Woodland, and today we are going to get into the mood of Portugal, northern Portugal, and even a bit of northern Spain.
You want me to wake up, but I'm strangled in my sleep. You want me to shape up, but in my dreams I found relief. You want me to wake up, but I've been out for so
This trip was very symbolic because back then in 2020, exactly the same trip was cancelled because of the COVID pandemic. And now, 2 years later, we came to carry it out. There were still masks here and there, but largely the pandemic was over. Restaurants and attractions were open and the tourists were coming back. Finally, we were able to do what we love to do the most: travel. So we started from Tomar, a small picturesque town in the middle part of Portugal. We have visited Portugal before, twice, and it was in Sintra and Lisbon for one trip, and the southern part for the second one. So this time we were ready for north. But the journey to Porto from the Lisbon airport is not so short. It's about 3 hours or so. So we stayed one night at the Lisbon airport, and in the morning we set off to Porto, visiting Tomar on our way. What you see right now is the castle and convent of the Knights Templar that used to be the headquarters of the Order of the Knights Templar. This historic building remains the main reason people still come to Tomar. But not the only one, because the architecture of the town and the attractions like this mill, for example, still attract the tourists. There are a whole lot of things to see in the town and outside too. Speaking of outside the town, with our wonderful guide, we went to see this aqueduct. Basically, it is a bridge that carries water from the source in the mountains to the convent. It looks like Roman architecture, but it is not. It was built only in the 16th century. It blends so beautifully in the natural surroundings that it looks even as a part of nature. But actually it is a grandiose engineering construction that even had a filtration station filtering water through sand. So it was already evening and we had to proceed to Porto. So we said goodbye to our wonderful guide and got into the car. Hello Porto, we waited for you all these 2 long COVID years.
Is it alright if I stay today? Take my time, far behind, leave my pride alright if we just
The city is all ups and downs, which is good for burning calories, I guess, because you burn a lot while walking in the streets. Getting ready for sangria and pastel de nata. Pastel de nata is the famous Portuguese pastry, which you can see in every patisserie.
behind, leave our pride. Oh, is it alright if we stay? Is it alright if I
The city was a
decide
bit
to change my
empty
mind?
still because of
Is
the
that
pandemic, of course. And the second reason is that we are early birds and there are not so many tourists that want to walk around at say 8 or 9 in the morning. But we do.
Is it alright if I waste my time and not lead myself to a mistake? When I roll on by, I won't ask why. I'll just accept and walk away. Oh, whoa, whoa,
Is there such a thing as perfect trip without a river cruise? Of course not, I thought to myself. And we got on board. One of the most beautiful attractions of Porto is this train station, decorated with azulejo, blue and white tiles painted by hand. And the tiles depict the people and nature of Portugal, historical events, and of course the kings. So we enjoyed all this as usual, and it was already evening, so we headed home to get ready to our next day trip to Coimbra. And now you finally will understand all these characters of Alice and rabbits. What do they have to do with us? I think it's pretty clear. After all, my name is Alice from Woodland.
Oh, I leave what's wrong, 'cause I've seen down ending the night. No point to resist, nor ever fight. From days to years, just passing by. We lost our attention, lost the light across the ocean of our lives. You know what's wrong to be with you. I never felt you wanted to, like all those parties without fun, like a summer without sun. You know what's wrong to be with you. I never felt you wanted to, like all those parties without fun, like a summer without sun. Oh, sweetheart, let's contemplate. Forget your anger, drop the hate. We're still the masters of our fate. Today feels wrong, tomorrow will be on our own. Everlasting game no one ever won. Now it's just you and me apart, each other with a broken heart. You know what's wrong to be with you. I never felt you wanted to, like all those parties without fun, like a summer without sun. You know what's wrong to be with you. I never felt you wanted to, like all those parties without fun, like a summer without sun. After time, all things get worse. I can do one thing on my own, and I have nothing on my mind but to be with.
After this wonderful cosplay day, we were sitting at our terrace and planning our trip to Bilbao in northern Spain. It was carefully chosen for our silver wedding anniversary because of Guggenheim Museum, which is silver colored, you know. And what suits the new reds the most? Of course, the beautiful suite with Guggenheim Museum view. Back to Porto, I guess. We still had some more attractions to visit. Among them, these two churches that are separated with the narrowest house in the world.
Takes it out of me that I have to watch as we break apart.
And then this magical library with Harry Potter staircase inside.
Every time, and the further that we're spinning, it only gets worse. We're at a loss, but it's okay. And all the chaos that we made, now I'm softly falling, but I wouldn't have it any other way. Any other way.
And finally, of course, the ocean. There is no Portugal without the Atlantic Ocean. What can I say? Portugal, we love you. This is not our last time.
What we had, we won't forget. But it's right, we leave it there, hidden in the walls. In the walls. And it takes it out of me that I have to watch as we break imperfectly. You're my blind spot at every turn, and the further that we're spinning, it only gets worse. We're at a loss, but it's okay. And all the chaos that we made.
On our last day in Portugal, we traveled to Braga. This is a town to the north of Porto. A small one, but a beautiful one. But they all are.
Watching your taillights fade in the distance, saving the last glimmer in your eyes. What we had, we won't forget, but it's right, we leave it there, hidden in the walls. In the walls. And it takes it out of me that I have to watch as we break imperfectly. You're my blind spot at every turn, and the further that we're spinning, it only gets worse. We're at a loss, but it's okay. And all the chaos that we made, now I'm softly falling, but I wouldn't have it any other way. Any other way. You're my blind spot at every turn, and the fire
As I said, we will return here, and we will return soon. And in the meantime, if you like our stuff, please subscribe to our channel, and of course, hit the like button. And we will see you in our next videos.
any other way. Any other way.
We wish you all good moods. Bye bye.